Welcome back to the channel where timeless machines come alive and every curve tells a story. Today, we're turning back the clock to spotlight a car that's more than just sheet metal and wheels. It's an icon that captured hearts across decades. Sit back, relax, and let's take a slow, soulful cruise into the legacy of the 1975 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia. As the last production year for the Karmann Ghia Coupe, 1975 marked the end of an era. A collaboration between German engineering and Italian design, this car wasn't about raw speed or overwhelming power. No, the Karmann Ghia was something else entirely. It was elegance, wrapped in simplicity, with a personality that refused to fade. From the moment you lay eyes on the 1975 model, it's clear why this car still turns heads nearly 50 years later. Its low-slung stance, the soft yet defined curves of its fenders, and the hand-crafted bodywork by Karmann all speak of a time when cars were shaped more by passion than production lines. Designed by Carrozzeria Ghia of Italy, the body exudes a European flair that was rare on American roads in the 70s. Under the rear decklet sits a humble but reliable 1.6-liter air-cooled flat-4 engine, producing around 60 horsepower. Not much by today's standards, but the Karmann Ghia was never meant to race. It was about the experience. The engine note was soothing, the handling light, and the feel of the road pure. It wasn't about how fast you could get there, but how good it felt along the way. Step inside the cabin, and you'll find a minimalist yet stylish interior. The dashboard, though simple, carries a sense of warmth. Analog gauges, a thin-rimmed steering wheel, and vinyl seats all echo the charm of mid-70s motoring. It's tight inside, sure, but that's part of the character. You're not isolated from the road, you're part of it. 1975 also brought with it some changes, especially for the American market. New safety regulations meant slightly bulkier bumpers, and the inclusion of fuel injection helped improve reliability and emissions. These details might seem minor, but they show how the Karmann Ghia adapted to the times without losing its soul. What really sets the Karmann Ghia apart is how it made people feel. This wasn't a car for status or luxury, it was a car for people who wanted something different. It was owned by artists, dreamers, students, and everyday drivers who simply wanted a car with style and charm. You could park it next to a Mustang or a Camaro, and even without the roar or muscle, it still got a second look. As the 70s came to a close, the automotive world began shifting. Safety, emissions, and changing tastes pushed the Karmann Ghia aside. 1975 marked the final production year for the coupe version in many markets, making it a bittersweet chapter in Volkswagen's history. Yet even as it disappeared from showrooms, it began gaining a second life in garages, clubs, and car shows. Today, the Karmann Ghia is a beloved classic. Its value continues to rise, not just in dollars but in admiration. It's a favorite among restorers and collectors for good reason. It's relatively easy to maintain, parts are available, and above all, it has character. Real, unmistakable, enduring character. Whether you see it gliding down a coastal highway, resting under the sun at a classic car meet, or parked in a quiet driveway, the Karmann Ghia still carries its quiet charm with pride. It's a gentle reminder of an era when cars had personality, when driving was an event, and when form could matter just as much as function. So here's to the 1975 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia, a car that didn't shout, but spoke volumes. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey. If you've ever driven one, admired one, or dreamed of owning one, drop your story in the comments. Until next time, keep the wheels spinning and the memories alive.